Everyone, as you know, my name is Roelof Quinn, and welcome to this demonstration of our customer portal or online application portal. I am super excited today to share this innovative leap in technology with you. So I'm not going to waste your time any longer. Let's hop over to my PC or my computer and I can quickly show you what the demonstration looks like. So, first and foremost, I want to explain to you quickly how this is going to work. So you'll see that in the top, in the address bar here of your browser, I have a link here, and it's a subdomain that we will create for you. And in this instance, for the purposes of this example, it's test.quinpay.com. Now, from here, you will now have your own link. So this will be, as an example, borrowbox.quinpay.com or ventureworld.quinpay.com. silverliningfinance.quinpay.com, and the list just continues to go on and on and on. You'll get the idea. Then you'll be directed to a customer portal. Now, on this customer portal over here, the background is obviously customizable, or it will be customizable within the next couple of days. And here we can upload any image of your liking. We'll just simply send the image to us and we'll upload it for you, and we'll make it all good and great for you. Now, it is important to understand that you don't necessarily need a website to run a customer portal on QuinPay. You can simply just run the customer portal, no drama. You can use this as your landing page. Our suggestion, however, is that you have a one-page website that tells your customer a little bit more about yourself. Where are you located? What's your details? What's your NCR details? Etc. 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 Okay. Simple, what's going to happen is your customer is going to have to go and create an account. You can simply just share this link with your customer through your Facebook advertisement or whatever the case might be. You'll see when I copy this link and I have pasted that into a browser like I would normally do, customer will be required to do a registration. Now simply over here I'm going to enter my details, so let's just type in my detail here as Roelof Test for now, and I'm going to use, it says there is an ID number, but we're going to be compensating for clients that obviously is outside of South Africa and does not have SA ID numbers. For the purposes of this, I'm going to just do 123 test. You're going to add your cell phone number like this, email address, very quickly, very simply, and customer is going to select a password, and then we're going to be requesting an OTP. System will now send your customer an OTP, which we will receive via SMS. There we go. We'll validate the OTP. Thank you, and we will register. Now, the reason why we're doing the OTP at this stage is that we don't get a denial of service attack, or we don't get attacked by hackers and that type of thing. You will also now notice that the customer is directly logged into your QuinPay environment with his own unique set of links and menu items for him. He will immediately be redirected to your customer information portal. It is over here where he is going to have to enter all his information. We'll say that this is a non-SA ID number. We'll add in the information as it is quickly. And I just want to quickly do this so that you understand how easy this portal, or how awesome this portal is going to be working. So let me just get all this detail captured quickly. And now your customer's profile is saved. We'll go to next. We'll link an employer. It's over here where your customer can simply link an employer. If the employer doesn't exist in the drop down, he can simply go and create the employer. It's very simple, very easy to do. In this instance, we're just going to link the current existing employer that there is. We're going to enter the details quickly. getting paid on a monthly basis, and my salary date would be the 31st. We'll add the employer, we'll go next. I'll do exactly the same with bank account. So we'll select the bank account like this. Bank account is added. We'll now go to the contact details for the client. Very much simple. The person can enter the details over there. As simple as that is. Add. And then the customer needs to upload a few documents over here, so we'll need to upload the ID document over here. Customer will simply just choose the file, will get the file chosen, and he'll click save. The file will now upload to the server. We'll do a proof of address, exactly the same that we've just done. We'll click done and save. And documents have been uploaded, and we'll simply just complete, and yes, we are happy. Profile has been completed. You can now apply for a loan. Now this is now the profile captured. So what I want to do now is I want to quickly hop over. You'll see that we've now opened the loan application, but I want to hop over to your QuinPay instance quickly, and we are going to quickly refresh QuinPay over here. So you can see I'm in the Quinn Group demo account, and if I now go to, let it just refresh, when I now go to my customer screen over here, we're going to be finding the customer that I have just added into the system has now been successfully written into your back office. So there's all the customer details. You can see I've captured all these details, my address information, employment information, bank accounts, the contact information that I've added is in there. There will be no credit check. This is a separate instance that you have to do, and I'm going to explain that in a second. Then we have obviously affordability. Affordability, there's no affordability yet, and I'm going to show you how awesome this works. Communication, nothing yet. Accounts, nothing yet. And you can see there's the documents, the proof of address and the ID document that I have just uploaded onto the system, and then you can obviously see that the documents are opening and they are readable. Okay, fantastic. So now back onto your customer screen. Now we can go and we can apply for a loan. Customer can obviously use some fancy sliders over here. We can enter their values. Just refresh this instance quickly. There we go. So now we can slide this. The customer can put in his amount here, whichever the case might be. He can put in what the terms. It automatically calculates, as you can see. He can save that. Thank you very much. The system will now ask him for certain documents. We need pay slips and bank statements to be uploaded. So this is going to be refined over the next week or two. We're going to be refining the solution so that we can get the customer to upload for specific months. Very much exactly the same thing. Customer will do exactly this just again. He'll open the document, we'll click on save. So this will be his income. There will be tooltips that's going to be added in the next couple of days in here as well for you. Customer will now be required to add an affordability, and again this is just as you would have done the affordability. Customer will just make the selections, very simple. Nothing difficult about this. These things will pull through from your branch. It's very important that you go and add your additional expenses at this stage so that we can make sure that everything is hunky-dory and that there is no drama when your customers are trying to do an affordability. Once that is done, we'll click on apply, submit the loan application. Yes, we are sure. Thank you, the loan has been submitted. Now, let me hop quickly back to QuinPay so that you can see what that instance would look like over here. Because now we've done a couple of things for you now. So the customer has now applied for a loan, and you would have a new loan application item, menu item over here. You can see that at this stage the customer's affordability has now been done on the customer's file. Our suggestion now is that you now go and create a credit check, redo the affordability, because then it will pull through all the credit bureau expenses as well into the affordability, and then the affordability would be done. you will see that there is no loan agreement yet at this stage. So when I go to my online application side of things now, I'm going to be met with the loan. There's the customer, he has applied for a loan and it's submitted for approval. At this stage of the development phase, you can now simply click over here and we can either reject or approve the loan. If we approve the application, we can then just click save. The application would now be approved. Now at this stage, you are still required in this instance of the development phase, in phase 1 that we have done, you are now still required to then hop back over to the customer file and actually go and do the loan for the customer. So over here, you'll find the customer's file over here. You'll go to the customer's account tab and you'll go and generate the loan as you would have normally done the loan. You'll now click on create new and you'll go through this process very simply, very quickly. You'll schedule the debit check and done. But within the next 2 weeks, you will be able to, when approving the loan from the online application section over here, when approving this loan, you are able to then create the loan automatically for your client. So that is phase 2 of the development, and our phenomenal CTO Yanni is already busy doing that for you. Now, moving forward, once this is done, I want to go quickly back to the customer portal now. So now when I refresh over here, I'm now able to see that, or your client is now able to manage his process. You can see that there's no loan applications over here. However, when I go to the customer's account now, there will be no loans here. So what I want to show you is what happens now when you approve the loan on the QuintPay side of things. So when we go now over here, let's just find this client, there's the client. You can see also this is a click through. So from the loan application side, I click right through to the customer's account. I can now come and create a new loan. And let's say now, for example, you have selected your product that you want to do. We're going to do R1,000. It will default to my next payday. I'll put in the terms. Let's say, for example, I'm happy with 2 months here. We're going to be collecting with our new pay debit check solution. We're going to be paying out via EFT. We calculate the loan. Next, create, save, and complete. Now we've created the loan has been completed. When I now go back to our online application portal over here, we are now able to see what an online application, what will your customer see. And I want to explain to you what's going to happen within the next couple of days from an online signature perspective. So when the client now goes to an accounts tab, the client is now going to be able to view his account. And you can see there's the loan to the client there with the total repayment that the client owes you. This is what the client have now been seen. So the client can see what's happening on his account, straightforward. If you've done a credit check for your client would be able to see his or her credit check here. They can go and view their report and they can get an understanding for how does a credit check report works, how does their credit score work, and how does loans impact positively or negatively on their account. Now, I'm very much sure that you would agree with me that this is a phenomenal leap forward. It's going to make your lives easier, it's going to make our lives easier, it's just going to advance your business. I am super excited to get you guys on board. Now, we've developed as a separate to QuintPay solution. There's quite a bit that needs to happen on our side every time that we sign up a customer for this. You can imagine that we have to look very carefully after security protocols. So every subdomain that gets created needs an SSL security certificate that's going to safeguard your business against hackers. Now we're allowing the general public to get onto the platform. Now, your clients will be able to sign agreements online via OTP. Like I said, we are making a couple of phenomenal enhancements to the platform over the next couple of days. So while you guys are getting signed up, a general sign-up process for customer portal and the creation and development of that is currently standing at 5 working days. We are working really hard to reduce that time and make it even quicker. But for now, it's 5 days. So Our development, now I want to share with you just a couple of seconds of how our development strategy works. So we've developed what we call a good enough scenario. So the system is functional, it's operational, and you can use the system. System is a lovely portal, it's working phenomenally well. Phase 2 now would be to enhance the system, to clean it up, number one, and then make it feature rich. So there's going to become some awesome features over the next couple of days and weeks that's going to be built into the customer portal section specifically. I'm looking forward to hearing what your thoughts are on what we've developed, and yeah, I'm looking forward to you guys subscribing. So have a fantastic day further, and please give me your feedback. I am eager to hear what your thoughts are. Have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic day, guys. Cheers for now.